Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Thea Madsen, Denmark. On my left, Natalia, Perminova, Russia. Natalia, Perminova to serve. Love all. Play. 1, love.
You're back, it's women's singles.
Service fault called. Service over.
And just as we join you,
1-all.
Service fault called against Perminova. The 6th seed, Natalia Perminova in the lighter blue against
service
Thea
over.
Madsen from
2,
Denmark, and Thea,
1.
one of the Danish juniors who won the European Junior team title earlier in the year.
These two met last week in a close match in the Welsh International.
Yeah,
Perminova taking it 2 sets, but quite close.
Service
Hopefully,
over.
let's expect to see a close fight
2-all.
today.
Natalia, who also played against Chloe in the Ireland against Russia International on Tuesday.
Service over.
Very, very
3,
shy girl.
2.
I remember interviewing her once, and the interview started, and next thing she just started to cry.
You have that effect.
I seem to have that effect on young Russians, but it was a really disturbing moment because I didn't really know what to do. I had to literally put my arms around her and say, "It's okay, you don't have to do the interview."
I had to put my arms around her.
And this was only like a couple of months ago. I can say that, you see, Alistair, and not make it sound sordid.
5, 2.
Let's get it right. Say it before.
Anyway, where are we? 5-2 Perminova.
Stop distracting me.
Push coming
6,
forward into the body
2.
of Madsen.
Oh, that's an angle.
That's an angle.
7, 2.
Superb.
8,
Wow,
2.
Dare I say it, a different player from the player we saw in the international friendly a few days ago. Animated on the court, she looks.
Certainly pumped for this.
9, 2.
The young Russian.
Ten, 2. Service over. 3, 10. Service over. 11-3. Interval.
So this is a good start, Alistair, for Perminova. A commanding lead, 11-3, and no real answers from Thea at the moment.
No, no answers at all. But Perminova's hitting wicked angles. She's attacking the rear court very aggressively and then whipping it all over the place.
She has this ability to play this beautiful slice cross-court drop, and so often a winner for her. It's a good shot from Thea. And she's coming forward to the net. If you watch her, if it's possible to watch her at home, that lovely technique when she comes into the net to play net spins. It's a nice run of points for the Dane, and all of a sudden she's the one on her toes. Quick in to pick the shuttle up to start the next rally.
Yeah, I think Anna's just been caught cold a little. I don't think she maybe was ready for such venom. And service mistakes as well. She's a bit unsettled on the court.
I think what we have also, this is such a huge draw at this tournament. We've got 8 courts. Is it 8 courts going? 6 courts going, and there is no warm-up court, which surely will have a factor in in anybody coming onto a court cold.
Great rally.
Yeah, she's certainly starting to ease herself into this match.
Yeah, I think we're noticing that maybe a lot of the players aren't getting properly warmed up, or maybe as warmed up as they might normally be before they come on court.
Certainly we saw with the Swede in the first game. It took them a game and a half to get into the match. And Carolina said it in her interview. She was a little bit distracted and not really ready enough for the game. And although Perminova certainly seems to be ready. Natalia, one of these younger breed women's singles players, electing to play the backhand serve. So after an initial charge, Madsen, Perminova, who has steadied that Russian ship once again. A long way out. Natalia realizes that this game is gone. Change of direction.
She's playing well. She's just not translating it at all into points.
Thea, a member of the Danish group of 6, they've focused on for women's singles, to try and fast track some women's singles in the wake of the retirement of Tina Bowen.
Is she going to lie down there all day?
Time enough to get enough respiration on the court. Little break. Certainly favoured tactic now of all badminton players. A little roll around on the floor, make sure you get enough sweat down on the mat.
Yeah, you just can't get away with tying your shoelaces anymore.
There's only so many knots you can put in. Perminova, who won the European Junior Circuit title in 2012.
Oh, again, brilliant angles.
I don't know if anyone is just noticed. Seeing Nina Vislova walk across the back of the court, of course.
Happy as ever.
Happy as ever, big smile as ever from Nina, and happy to be here in Ireland. Nina, Olympic bronze medalist in women's doubles.
And ecstatic about it.
Ecstatic about it, yeah, for sure. I'm sure everyone can sense the sarcasm. Withdrew from both mixed and women's doubles this week, Vislova. That's nice play from Thea. She liked it herself. Stop. Net shot. Still trailing by 5. Judgment from the Dane, worked hard in that rally, kept pushing Perminova back into that deep forehand corner, opened up the court.
Anna's starting to play a lot better, a lot better.
I think we can say that this set is gone, but I would nearly bet that the next set will be closer.
Perminova's struggling to close it out. I mean, I can't see that she's. I agree, this set's Perminova's, but she's having to make hard work now to finish it.
Out, a long way out, and that's the first game for the Russian. Perminova really got off to the best start possible, leading 10-2, and really in no way back for Thea Madsen from that deficit. Tried hard, and I think Thea, even though losing the set 21-14, certainly feel that she's playing a little bit better now, and is at least involved in this match under a lot of pressure from the Russian.
I think we're going to see a different second game. I think Perminova just starting to lose a little bit of the venom that she had at the start of the first game. It was sharp. She had Anna on the ropes right from the start. Built a very big lead very early on, and wasn't going to lose that game. Anna with no coach as well today.
Yeah, the Danes from here flying solo. It's interesting to see because I've come up with these Danes from juniors. We're all, you know, we see Thea, we see Lena Kjarsfeldt, who's the reigning champion actually here in Ireland. Sandra Maria Jensen, these players. They were so heavily reliant on their junior coaches. Now all growing up quite comfortable on the senior tour. fend for yourself.
Absolutely.
Second game. Love all.
Again, over, backhand, flick serve, get things underway.
Service over.
It's judgment from the Russian.
You know, but Anna's getting away with a lot here. She's hitting nowhere near the back of the court.
Service fault call. Too high. Against Perminova.
Pushed out.
From the ropes in that rally. What's going on?
Oh,
Line judge called it in,
no way.
and it literally was a mile out. So this is really starting to be a joke.
Oh, if you could see you can't see it on the TV, but the Russian coach is having strong words with the line judge at the moment.
It's terrible to see because it is becoming comical and it is starting to destroy the tournament. Because now what we're going to get is we're going to get all players trying to influence the line judges. And I saw it on one occasion just earlier. The line judge said out. The player turned around and said, no, it was in, and she changed her mind and went in.
Yeah, they're so indecisive at the moment that the players are starting to get smart and take advantage of it and influence. But that was a terrible line call.
That was shocking. Absolutely shocking.
You know, maybe it's just what Perminova needs. A little bit more fire in her belly.
The only thing you can probably add discussion on line judges is the fact that they're probably going to get as many go for you as against you because it's so bad. It's happening everywhere. So it's a matter of just staying focused.
You know, I was at the side of the court where two of the line judges came off. One of the line judges came off after the match and asked the other one what the lines were. Was it that line or that line that I'm calling? And that's after the match. So, yeah. Shoot that line judge now.
What had happened, I think you have to be serious, and on a serious note, Alistair, the problem here is quite simple. There's not enough support for the Irish international by the clubs who play in the local area. We have this hall here, and there's 9 different clubs that play out of it. Full every night of the week, but none of them are here to volunteer and give them services, do some line judging.
Why is that?
Why Why is that? Because they just don't really care. And I do know, now, I would have been one to say over time and over history that Badminton Ireland had disconnected with the clubs anyway. But since Richard Bowen has come in, he's made a distinct effort that all the Badminton Ireland staff have been going out to the clubs. They're travelling all over the country, getting to every club in the country, saying what Badminton Ireland are, what they're about, how they want to do it, and what they want to try and improve and make better. But there's been literally zero response from the clubs.
I think they'd want to come just to watch.
As I say about Badminton Ireland, I know it. All people know about in this country is the little club that have them in their own four walls. It's as simple as that. And until that changes, we're going nowhere. You know, I hear.
I'm scared to see what the line judge calls now. I'm just going to close my eyes and toss a coin. But, you know,
it is. Well, that's what it's become, isn't it? Let's toss it. You know, and already you can see the players starting before the shuttle even hits the ground, turning around and eyeballing the line judge to try and influence.
You know, but back to the game, Madsen is playing well now. I think we were starting to see it at the end of the first game, and she's continued that form, and she is working Perminova very hard now around the court. That's definitely out. That's a good call, well done.
I think that was outside doubles line almost.
Was going out as well. She's scared to hit
them.
them
Yeah, but
now.
see, that's it now. You're scared to leave them. You're scared. You know, you just feel that you have to go for them no matter what's happening. And you know what? It used to be acceptable. I remember when I first started this job and commentating and getting around to tournaments, whatever it was, 5 or 6 years ago. And you probably see 6, 7 tournaments a year when the line judging was very suspect. Those days, pretty much gone. Line judging has really, really improved, except here at this point.
Well, I guess it keeps it interesting for the TV.
Gives us something to talk about.
Something to talk about.
8-all. Back to the game, and let's try and focus on some shots, some badminton. Two girls doing their best to win this match. And as we predicted, Alistair, is certainly the second game, certainly a closer affair.
Perminova's starting to collapse a little.
Hands on hips, you can see the body language. Madsen is ready to go with the next serve. Perminova just huffing and puffing a bit.
But you know, that's a fantastic shot, and it's coming back. Yeah. Madsen is playing fantastically.
Yeah, and that's really demoralising.
You know, that cross-court smash from Perminova was fantastic. Madsen is all over the floor at the moment. She's determined to have everything back in the court. And she doesn't look that tired up there.
No, and Thea can literally keep running forever.
Run like Pablo.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this game is turning.
Yeah, you could see it when that shuttle dropped out. Madsen was pumped, walking with authority over to her box, taking her drink, and Perminova, a little bit of a slouch in her walk. A lot of work now to do for the Russian coach to pick her girl up again.
She doesn't have her jacket on today.
It's to be warmer in the hall.
It's not warmer.
Russians do great jackets.
It's just not cold in the hall for a Russian.
Yeah. Every time you go to a European Championships, which is literally every year, because it's either teams or individuals or under 19s, wherever it is, the Russian team always have brand new mega jackets.
Protect themselves from that nuclear winter.
Superb cross drop. Madsen. He's on fire now. There's a lovely technique at the net. Perminova. Now there's a trademark cross drop. Russians love that shot. Eladil, of course, probably the best ever at it. Always got heavy slice on it cross court. Not as much from Perminova. Under no real pressure there.
I think she feels under a lot of pressure right now. She's not relaxing in between rallies. She's not resetting and going again. She's taking the last rally into the next rally. I don't think she's playing badly. I just think she's suddenly found herself playing against a brick wall.
Yeah, but you know the drop wasn't an out-and-out winner from Madsen, and Natalia was there. She just seemed to stop. I wonder that heavy strapping on her right calf, is that hampering her anyway at all with those lunges? But she seems to be walking quite fine.
I don't think so. No. I think she's a little bit lost on the court now. Got the shots.
10-15.
Perminova's gutsy. She'll keep going, keep fighting, keep battling this one through. That's a superb get from Madsen, digging the shuttle off the floor.
Wry smile there from Madsen.
That's sometimes her Achilles heel, that backhand cross-court block. Oops. Some tape. Oh, the tape is coming off the calf.
It's a problem with this kinesio tape. When you play with it and you are sweating a lot, it starts to peel. It becomes an annoyance.
Another service fault called. Shake of the head from Perminova. That was a bit wild. Again, and she's the receiver. She should take her time and be ready.
Out.
Yeah, this time out.
I just never know. I mean, I know it's out, but will it be out? We must sound like we're really hating on the line judges here, but this week. But
I think we're just stating fact.
It has it's not that enjoyable to watch.
Certainly, I don't take any joy out of criticizing anything at my home tournament. But until something is done about these line judges, what you're going to see next year is players are just not going to come back. Oh, I remember the line judging in Ireland last year. Terrible.
I have a comment from an unnamed player. Can't name her. Played last year. Didn't like the haul, the shuttles, and the line calls. Not playing this year. Well, funny that you say that, Mark.
In reply to that comment, certainly haul and shuttles are something you have to adapt to at every tournament. But the inconsistency of line calls is a big issue.
Well, Madsen's just run away with us. She's just been very, very consistent. She's put up a brick wall. Perminova does not know what to do.
So, second game to Thea, and pretty much controlled that game. And as we said, Perminova running out of ideas. You see the referee being called. I think it might be a bloody nose from Perminova. Yeah, certainly is a bloody nose from the Russian. So I think the doctor being called.
Did we miss something there? Did our coach punch her at the break?
I think she's just been blowing it so hard and so long that it's...
I snoozed off there. Missed the fight.
Shake of the head from Natalia, not happy about something.
What's she not happy about? Does she want to get playing?
She's eager to keep going.
Maybe she thinks that Perminova's manipulating this a little bit. But it's an interesting one. The moment that you bring blood into the equation, they're going to take their time with the break.
So we got the physio. What's he coming with? Tissue.
Oh no. Started your watch. How long have you?
A long delay here.
Madsen is trying to keep warm, bouncing on her toes. think I might just run out and just bash up with her, keep her warm.
I dare you. Go for it. I bet you €1 you don't.
That's a safe bet.
You need someone to hit with. I think she's just. I think she's getting a little bit frustrated because it is cold out there, and this is a. She has the momentum.
Yeah.
She wants to get started, and she's just. I think she feels that this break is unnecessary.
Make sure you read it on the sheet. I'll be here.
I can guarantee you, as the referee walks off, he's going to have a little chat with the line judges. Absolutely. So I don't think we can. No, we can't see it, but on screen. But in the bottom left-hand corner, the referee is now sitting and keeping an eye on the lines. Deputy referee. We have no idea what the official tournament referee has done this week.
We had a circumstance last year in the Miami International where they decided to not use line judges because they had problems. And I have to say, you can't do that in an international tournament because the players were going crazy. There's all sorts of bad line calls going on. My friend's playing in the tournament and I was watching line calls and going, I can't believe you're doing that. So we do need the line judges, and we're grateful. We need them to be here, but I guess there has to be some middle ground. I don't think it's that hard to tell people that what's in and what's out, and to call it confidently.
I've always been, and maybe we're talking too much about line judges, and we should be focusing on this match. But I've always said it's a young person's job to do lines because, you know, better eyesight, it's a fast game. But I don't think there's any replacement for experience when it comes to and knowledge when it comes to calling lines. Right now, they're replacing the line judge. She's a little bit upset, maybe leaving the court.
Yeah, she looks a little upset. I feel bad for about 5 seconds. Oh well. Perminova, the great start to this game.
That's well in.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
You think that that extended break was a little bit manipulative?
Do you know what? I'm sure, and this is the added value of a coach. I'm sure that the Russian coach certainly had something to do with it, and to try and break the momentum of Madsen, because she had really built up a serious head of steam.
Just destabilize the game a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think Anna is just trying to find herself again. I think she was very strong in the second game because she was ruthlessly focused. And that requires permanent concentration. And I think that they've just switched off a little bit, but she seems to be trying to get it back now. And Perminova's off again. Something with her nose.
It's racket this time. Changing weapon for Perminova. That's it, on her toes. Eager to keep going, ready to serve. wobble in that shuttle. I wouldn't be surprised if it was changed. Yeah, as I expected this time.
I think,
Seamus
though,
telling
you
it
know,
to play on.
I think the shuttle needs to be changed.
Yeah, it does.
But I think that they think that she's at it, that she's time wasting and she's looking to break the game up all the time. And maybe it's getting counterproductive.
Yeah, crying wolf maybe once too often.
I think Anna certainly thinks that there's a bit of gamesmanship, sportsmanship going on.
Good drop.
I think it's a bit of both. I think Anna's determined to not let Perminova take any breaks. She wants to continue her momentum. These nets, they get in the way.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'd love to play badminton without a net. I'd be brilliant at it.
You'd have 3 Olympic medals.
Oh, the only thing is, it's guaranteed to be somebody who'd be better than me. It's a good lift from Perminova under pressure at the net. Might have been out. Yeah.
It's great play. Great play from Anna.
Great awareness. You see here holding, waiting, saw the Russian moving, and then just played the little stop net shot.
I think Perminova's having a problem dealing with the style of play. I think psychologically, I think she's hating this game that she's involved in. It's a great shot.
You know, as much as we had bad line calls, I must say, since they've changed this line judge,
She's good.
This new one has been very good. Called out, and you see again Perminova making the shout, trying to influence the line judge before the shuttle even hit the ground. See on the replay. Yeah, a long way out. Good aggressive cross court. Russian is starting to get on the attack again.
One's out.
And good decisive line judging. This match will go forward to meet Meta Poulsen, came through qualification. Beat the Battle of the Danes in the first round. 3-game victory over fellow qualifier Camilla Martins. Superb shot from Madsen. Oh, fantastic. That's the shot of a confident player right now, Alistair. Interval lead.
These two are wrecking each other.
And I was just about to say, mid-rally, it looks like Perminova had battled those demons and was, you know, really back in the game. But then Madsen pulls out superb little drop. Look at the body language. Perminova, both hands on the court side, box, bent over.
She has to not even look like that. That's empowering her opponent. Hold on, I'm wrecked. I don't want to play rallies.
Johan Tan just tweeting, hashtag CIO, won his first match and looking forward to the match later against Naluka from Sri Lanka. All, one game all.
Oh.
A little round the head drop again from Madsen.
Perminova just looks the more frustrated of the two at having to play this game. Madsen is relentless at the moment.
The thing about Natalia, she can keep going at a high pace.
Yeah, she's strong, she's fast. She doesn't look that tired up there.
It's great from the Dane.
Oof.
She really had no right really to win that rally. You can see what it meant to Perminova. She expels so much energy in her cheering.
I love games like this. Perminova looked wrecked.
Oh, that's
she's tired.
That's a tired shot. Another good shot from the Russian. Yeah, here we go. She's looking for a break.
I think the umpire's also decided as well that she's at it.
Yeah, he
Because
says no.
I'm telling you, if Anna asks for a break right now in the next rally, I bet he gives them both breaks. But I think he's just decided.
He's had enough, yeah.
And I don't actually think that she's. I don't think it's as bad as it's coming across. I don't think she's time wasting.
Shuttle is broken. No. Shuttle is broken.
Now, Perminova wants to call the referee because the umpire says the shuttle's okay. Hand up from the ref, calling the referee. We know which way this is going to go.
But you know, I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen before as well. I've been on the receiving end of this where, and maybe I bring it on myself, but the umpire just decides to have it in for you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think Perminova deserves it.
That's okay. Little play.
She looks dead on her feet. Now let's see. Will she ask for a change of shuttle?
We need shuttle cam. We can actually analyse it ourselves here.
But to be fair, there's clearly nothing wrong with that shuttle. That's superb again. Perminova down on the ground. I think what the Russian needs to realise here.
He can't see. This is where, in her defence, even if she is wasting time, he can't make her play when there's sweat on the floor.
Yeah, no, you cannot do it. But she also needs to realise it's 1-all and 15-all.
But you know, every time she upsets it a little bit, if that's what she's doing, there's mistakes.
Yeah.
She gets runs of points. First player I saw really effective at doing this quite a few years ago was Vaca from Poland.
Oh, yeah.
He had so many ways of getting a 5-minute break. Throw himself on the floor.
He's the expert of it.
Is she pulling out cards? Well, I think it's unreasonable. I think he's just decided to go for her. So anybody who says I'm not nice to the Russians,
What a shot. No complaints that time from Perminova. That was just sheer class. Natalia and Madsen. "52 minutes in this women's singles."
good smash. Oh. Great cut.
Yeah, Perminova struggled to get up from that lunge. Madsen is moving her to every corner of the court.
Madsen is retrieving everything. She's not just retrieving it, she's playing it tight on the net, she's making the court huge.
Yeah, she's putting it back with something on it, and for sure. But still, Perminova only trails by one. That's a superb, superb cross-court smash.
Oh, now we'll change the
the
shot.
shuttle. Yeah. It's like as if she said, "Right, I've had enough."
I've had enough.
Bang.
Let's go for a beer.
Oh man, the open court was there. That's a tired shot. We were level at 8-all, and we've literally gone point for point since 17-all, 18-17 now to Madsen.
Oh, she's starting to collapse a little bit.
There's a card.
I don't. What was the card for?
She smashed the racket off the ground and broke the racket.
See, you know, I don't think the umpire needs to make a point of penalising her for everything. The intelligent thing is just to let her destroy herself on the court.
But she's doing a good job of it at the moment. But
You don't need to get involved just to make a point. Which is what I feel happens sometimes. Oh, Anna senses blood.
match point for Thea Madsen. And interestingly enough, I don't know if you saw that, Perminova wanted to change the shuttle, and Thea looks up to the umpire. Yeah, no problem, we can change it. New shuttle, a little bit more speed. And the mind games continue. Perminova says no. I love it.
Oh!
Yeah, getting in that smash.
Come on, 20 all. Let's keep this interesting.
Yeah, I'd like a 30-29.
Much more fun watching it than being on the receiving end of it. Oh! That's nerves. That's nerves from Anna for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. How are you going to call this one?
Russian, you know, just might be able to intimidate herself across the finish line. As I said that, she slips and falls, and that is surely going to bring another break in play. Oh no, she's doing the court maintenance herself.
See, I think that's a bit much. There's nothing worse than these courts getting a little bit wet. They get very, very slippy.
Oh, indecision from the Dane. Smash winner coming up. Nope. Rally still going. Perminova still fighting. Out.
Oh my word.
I think we're here for the long haul. Approaching the hour. 21, one set piece.
Oh.
Certainly anyone who's in the hall is focused on this match right now. Yeah, that's it. The cross-court drive from Madsen, and really, Perminova not at all happy. But we certainly have to say, clever game by Madsen. Down and out in the first game, and really came back in that second game. Look to have the engine, Alistair. You know, she can just keep going, but play quality shots as she's doing it.
Perminova still to shake the hand of the umpire. She's not shaking the hand of the umpire yet.
No, she did it very first.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and certainly edgy would be a description of Perminova's performance in that game.
I feel at the end, though, it became 2 against 1. It was the umpire and Madsen against Perminova.
Yeah, for sure. And you saw when Perminova wanted to change the shuttle, no chance. As soon as Madsen wanted to do it, it was no problem. But in the end, it's Thea Madsen who goes through to the next round, and I think justifiably deserves the win. Alistair, were you impressed enough by her performance?
I think she played good badminton. Yeah, I think she really controlled the game once she got started. I still felt Perminova had the more dangerous weaponry.
Yeah. We move on. Next match on court. will be men's doubles. Arons and Jelle Mas, men's doubles third seeds from the Netherlands against Marcus Ellis, Tom Wolfenden from England.